In our last episode, we helped some remnants of the U.S. Army get some high-tech tools from the Robco research facility that they can use to disable the turrets inside Vault 79. We now have everything we need to break into the vault. And so heading back to Foundation, we can check in with Paige.
You really know that whole over-deliver mantra, don't you? Captain Fields and his soldiers say they're here to stay.
Fix that.
We got the crew and the equipment. All that's left is to get to work. You let me know when you're ready, because once we start, it's gonna be real noisy.
Are the specialists here yet?
Captain Fields and his soldiers say they're here to stay.
Any other preparations we can make?
No, we're already here. You've built a team, and we're all just waiting on you to lead it. Just let me know when you're ready.
With that, we complete the quest duty calls, get a couple of legendaries, get a huge dose of Foundation reputation, and begin the quest siding with Foundation. This is a point of no return. If at this point we are still considering siding with the Raiders at Crater, we can't go any further with the Settlers at Foundation. But if we want to side with the Settlers, at any point we can head back to Paige.
We're all waiting on your word. No use just sitting around, right?
If we're sure we can click OK, it's time. Let's meet at the entrance of Vault 79.
We'll gather everything up and meet you there. Gonna be a job to remember.
We complete the quest, siding with Foundation, and begin the quest, the Division of Wealth. Breaking into Vault 79 won't be easy. We now need to meet everybody at Vault 79. But not at Vault 79. Instead, we're going to meet them just south of Vault 79, in the basement of Freddy Fear's House of Scares. This apparently is the largest subterranean space close to Vault 79, from which we can stage the heist. Arriving in the basement, we find Jen in her suit, ready to go, but something's wrong.
Oh, that's just great. No Dr. Hornwright means no heist. Something tells me Penny's in trouble. I'd bet on it.
Radcliffe is here too.
Dr. Hornwright's essential to this whole lot. So why isn't she here?
But Hornwright is missing. Talking to Paige.
Hey, waiting on Dr. Hornwright. You didn't happen to run into her on her way, did you?
No, I thought she was with you.
She said she needed to check on the mother load. Some final prep. I understood maybe half of it. Some of it. None of it. Didn't think it would take this long, though.
Hi, everyone. Small situation. Those well-dressed people from the crater are here. They say hello. According to the one who is currently shoving a 10mm in my face, his name is Hijack. Lovely. They want the Vault Dweller to come alone, or they are going to kill me. I guess that's it. We'll just be here, waiting.
Damn Raiders. Well, I guess it's up to you now. Here, Penny gave me this spare ID card. It should get you in. We'll wait for you here. Good luck.
The Raiders from Crater hijacked Motherlode and are holding Hornwright hostage. Well, looks like we gotta go talk some sense into them. Heading to Hornwright Industrial, we can take the elevator only accessible from the top floor to the cave, which until now has been inaccessible. Using the key card, we can open the door and then...
Here at last. Step into my office and let's talk.
Penny is on her knees, held at gunpoint above the intake desk. And sitting here, we find Hijack.
It's like this, 76. If we don't get the treasure, then no one gets the treasure. Dig?
These Crater Raiders really like to say, ya dig. Keeping with the whole mining theme, I guess. We find a number of options, but at this point I'm only using the one character, so I won't be able to explore many of them. We can pass a strength check of 4 to say, I've taken down way tougher than you. Is today really the day you want to die?
Oh, bold words indeed. You got a backbone for even saying that. Now you gotta make me believe it. Cause I know a bullshitter when I smell one.
And we can then, strangely enough, tell a lie to say, I've killed so many mutated people and animals that I've lost count. Which isn't a lie. We really have killed a lot of mutated animals and people.
Yeah? That's all in a day's work for a raider. You're gonna have to do better than that.
And so then we can pass a strength check of 8 to again lie and say, I once ripped off a Deathclaw's arm and used it to beat a Scorch Beast to death.
Holy shit. That's badass. Okay. This is your score. Just get out of your way. No hard feelings, right? All right.
Back off, Scab.
We're moving out.
What a joke. Shit, man. I think we gave up
Worthless
too
wasteland trash.
You got played.
And with that, they leave. And they just spew insults at us as they leave, like we're the ones who got played. Okay. Well, heading up, we can see how Penelope is.
Okay, so I'm not dead. Very pleased about that. Thank you. But the motherlode, they just kept hitting her with bats and furniture. Furniture! Her navigation and decision-making module is completely shattered.
Oh no! And we just got the doggone thing running. But hey, take a moment, Penelope. You almost got killed. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. If you hadn't shown up when you did, it might be a different story. Those raiders were getting impatient.
How did the raiders know to come here?
You know that big space station they're living in at the crater? I heard they were able to fix up the communications systems. If so, they'd be able to listen in on a lot of local radio traffic. Maybe they picked up something over the airwaves. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. We've still got a problem to solve.
We can pass an intelligence check of 8 to say, you know, we could reverse engineer the payload system to deliver a refurbished intelligence module to the motherlode.
Interesting suggestion, but I have my doubts that would work. The module is a very sophisticated piece of technology. We'd risk losing some key functionality in the process.
And we can pass another intelligence check of 8 to say, a module that sophisticated wouldn't be easy to replicate. You'd almost need to build one from scratch.
That's right. The good news is, we have everything we need right here to make that happen. We have the cave.
Is that its official title? The Cave? Why not Sir Cave or Madam Caveness?
Probably because those names are ridiculous, but that's really just a blind guess.
The Cave? What's the cave?
Okay, common question. Been a while since I've had to explain. Imagine you're programming a mathematical module for intelligent behavior. And you say to yourself, hey, why do the math when the human brain does all that on its own? Build a cave. Have a person navigate through it. Have them break down some fake walls to simulate drilling. Then do a scan at the other end.
Will I get to wear some kind of big drill for a hat?
If you want to look like a complete idiot, then I don't see why not. But if you're ready to get Motherlode up and running, then how about we focus on that instead? I'll get the doors open.
Well, Penny runs off to do, well, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing now. Something about a cave maze, I guess. She unlocks a nearby door and then comments on raider hygiene.
Raiders really stink, you know that? I mean, literally. They smell awful. Oh, the Motherlode really took a beating. If I never see one of those raiders again, it'll still be too soon.
Opening a nearby security gate, we can take a look at the Motherlode here. Her panels are snapped open, but we don't see any obvious structural damage. On a table in this room, we find a randomly generated magazine. Nice. And then moving south, we can head down a stairway where we find a bunch of pipes. As we near the bottom, Penny gives us instructions about this maze.
Simple goal. Get to the other side. The real test is how you handle the walls. Whatever you do alters the module's programming.
Turning around, we can take a look at these pipes. No idea what they're here for, but they look amazing. Another one of those really cool interior set pieces that we only get to enjoy for a brief moment. So we'll go ahead and take a snapshot. All right, so somehow the way we navigate this maze helps program the Motherlode's thinking correctly. We can start by activating the first fake wall. The wall is clearly fake. It's in your way. We find a number of options. We can start by trying to talk to the wall.
Wait, what? They made that an option? Why would anyone? Ugh, I can't.
you have a very sincere, one-sided conversation with the wall. To your astonishment, you hear a clicking sound, and the wall starts rising upwards, much to Penny's amazement. Moving forward, we can kill a rat. And then we reach a dead end. Somehow, a mole miner spawns behind us. So this metal wall is a dead end. But turning around, we find another passageway to the south. Here we find a split. To the left is another fake wall. And to the right is a corridor with another fake wall. We'll access the fake wall to the left first. This time we can try to push the wall.
Okay, stopping to think before drilling. That's Motherlode's default behavior. That's a good thing.
You push and feel springs compressing. Something clicks, and the wall slides upwards. Moving forward, the path twists and turns and ends at a dead end filled with rubble and roots. So turning around and retracing our steps, we find two paths, another fake wall to the north, and the one down the other pathway that we saw to the south. Heading north first, we can activate this fake wall. And this time we can hit it as hard as we can.
Okay, aggression. The scan will pick that up. Make the Motherlode a little feistier.
You throw your whole weight into the swing, and the wall rises. Down this path, we kill a rat. At the end, we find a couple of containers with scrap, but this is also a dead end. So we can turn around and go down the path we passed earlier. Heading that way, we can activate this fake wall. And this time, we can talk to it again. You ask the wall about its parents. You assume they were very traditional granite rocks. Clearly, they never understood the wall's desire to find its destiny out in the world. And it slides away. We enter a small room and get surprised. At the end, we find a toolbox and a lantern, and also a dead end. So turning around and retracing our steps, we can wind through this maze until we find a path going west. Here we kill another rat, and eventually stumble upon another fake wall. We can talk to this one as well. Can a wall fall in love? We ask. Perhaps not, but the wall seems to be satisfied with its lot in life, and that counts more than anything. Moving forward, we arrive in an open space.
Hop in the scanner. Let's see the results.
There are party streamers here and plastic cups next to a water station. We pass by a camera. We see an auto dock at the end of this hallway, but turning right, another mole miner. With the mole miner dead, we can hop out of our power armor and hop into the scanner.
Settings are now aligned for maximum empathy. I don't know what that means for a drilling machine. I hope you're happy. Alright, we just need to install it. The repair and patch wrapper will do most of the work. I'll be checking Motherlode's status remotely.
So because I chose all of the talking options with the walls, I guess now we have a very empathetic Motherlode. I wonder how that'll affect the break-in. Heading down the hallway, we rise a staircase, navigate through a number of twists and turns until we arrive all the way back at the entry room where we found Hijack. Moving back into the Motherlode room, we can activate the circuit breaker on Motherlode. The wiring here is exposed. The electronics inside are smashed. With the intelligence module now complete, we can install it.
Looking good across the board. She's ready. Meet back with the others at Vault 79.
With that, we repair Motherlode. We complete the quest, Division of Wealth, and we are now at last ready for the break-in. So both the Crater and the Foundation quest lines have a diversion. Betrayal and treachery down the Crater path, a hijacking down the Foundation path. The Crater path was a bit more in-depth, but now all we have left to do officially for both pathways is to break into the vault. In my next episode, we'll explore the break-in from both sides. I publish new Fallout videos every week, so if you don't want to miss that episode, be sure to subscribe and to click that bell notification button. If you have already and you still feel like you're missing out on YouTube notifications, consider following me on Twitter at Oxhorn. I update Twitter manually with every new piece of content that I publish. I have a shirt shop with completely unique designs that you can't find anywhere else. My designs come on shirts in a variety of men's, women's, and children's sizes, and in a wide array of colors. You can find them on other products as well, like smartphone cases, pillows, posters, mugs, stickers, prints, etc. So if interested, you can find a link to my shop in the description below, or you can click here. If you like what I do and you want to support me in a more personal way, consider becoming a patron on Patreon or a member here on YouTube. YouTube members and patrons on Patreon are becoming increasingly important as YouTube continues to make platform changes that make the future of YouTube monetization uncertain. So to all of my YouTube members and my patrons on Patreon, you have my sincerest thanks. I couldn't do this without you. But more than anything, I'm just so glad you're here watching this video with me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with more brand new videos.
Have you an inkling of my identity?
You first! Don't fair! In tonight's episode, we follow the story of
An innocent who was cast out, found alive in a...
A good look around. Do you really think?
This is real? Can't be.
What can an ordinary citizen do in the face of something so powerful, so terrible?
And